Morning friends, welcome to my cozy haven. My name is Fiona. I'm really glad you clicked my video today. I hope you're going to enjoy my vlog. I'm just going to be taking you through my week and sort of show you what I'm going to be reading and anything else I do. So yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy it. So I suppose we should start with the books I'm reading, shouldn't we? Right, hold on. So I started reading last night The Place of Tides by James Rebank. It's going to be an interesting book. It's a non-fiction, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm also reading, hold on, To the Women by Donna Ashworth. I read one of these most mornings if I can, so reading that. And then downstairs I've got Wayward by Amelia Hart. I'm buddy reading this with Rebecca, Colourful Book Nester. I am way behind. So I need to try and catch up this week. But no, I'm enjoying that one as well. It's good. Weather today is blue sky, sunny, cold window, and some fluffy white clouds, so that's nice. My friend that came on Saturday, she's still with us. She's here till tomorrow morning, so we're going to go out all of us are going to go out for lunch today, so that's going to be very nice. I have to get a book review written before we go out and post it, so my brain just didn't compute that I needed to do that, and I'm like, it's due out tomorrow, so I need to get it done today. But apart from that, I've got yoga tomorrow as well. That's gonna be nice. But apart from that, do I get anything else on this week? So, but we'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be a good week. But I will speak to you later. Toodles. Evening friends, hope you're well. Hope you had a good day. We had a nice day. We were out for lunch, and excuse me, it was in a garden centre. So we did wander around the garden centre looking at things, and just took our time. It was lovely. Came home, and we were out till sort of about 4:15. And just when we came home, we just sat. Picked up Wayward, because I haven't read it for the last couple of days. So picked that up and started reading that again, which is good. And then tonight just watched TV. I am so tired. I'm feeling very, very tired tonight. So I think I'm just gonna get into bed. I think I'll probably put my light out and just sleep because I just don't want to read tonight. My eyes are just not in the mood for it. So I think it's a struggle up and sleep night. But I will see you in the morning. Night night. Morning friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good night. Mine wasn't bad actually, that was good. I'm honest, I could go back and do it all over again, but hey, it's got blue sky, but got white clouds. It's a wee bit sunny. I wouldn't say it's sunny. It's bright, but not sunny. Thankfully, no wind today, which is good. I haven't been out yet. I will be going out because I've got yoga today, so that's gonna be nice. Nice half an hour. Apart from that, get a couple of letters I want to get ready to post. Get them done so I can post them tomorrow. My friend goes away today, so it's been lovely having her here. It's been good. But yeah, so that's kind of my day at the moment. I don't plan to do very much, if I'm honest, after yoga. I'll just catch up hopefully on Wayward because I'm way behind as to where I should be, so hopefully catch up on that. But yeah, that's kind of going to be my day. But I'm going to go clean my teeth now because I forgot to do it yesterday morning. How I forgot to do it yesterday morning, I have no idea, but I did. But hey, that's the way it goes. Anyway, I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening friends, hope you've had a good day. Mine has been good. I had my yoga lesson this morning, which was just lovely. It was a really good lesson. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I always thoroughly enjoy my lessons, but you know, today's what I really needed. It was great. And then this afternoon, just sat and read. I finished Wayward by Amelia Hart. And yes, look at all those tabs. Look at all those tabs. So yeah, really pleased to have finished that. Gave it 4 out of 5. Read a wee bit more on The Place of Tides by James Rebanks. I've got to chapter 2, so it's good. It's going to be one of these. I've got to read it by the 20th of April, so but I'll get that done. I'll be fine. I am enjoying it. I think it because it's factual, it's going to take a wee while for me to. It's not going to be as quick as and easy as a read as normal. So for just a little change of pace for my poor brain, A Problem for the Shalley School by Eleanor and Brent Dyer. So yeah, just to give me something kind of light and fluffy to read. But yes, that's it. It's been a nice day. I also got some laundry done today. Got another load that I'll do tomorrow, which is fine. But that's it for the moment. I am gonna get myself ready for bed, read pretty well, and then hopefully crash out. But I will speak to you in the morning. Night night. Morning friends, how are you? Hope you're well. I had a longer lie today. I had a broken night. I was up quite a few times. But I slept a 10:15, which I think my body obviously needed. I just had to shower and wash my hair, which was nice. But so that was good. I'm really happy. Dull day today, clouds and everything, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll stay dry. I'm going out with the other half this afternoon. We're just going local, so that's good. So it means I've got very little driving to do, which is nice. So that's good. Doing that, I've got a few bits and pieces to do around the house. I do want to switch out. What am I doing? I want to switch out some of these books for sort of springy ones, or spring summery ones, so that I've got just a pile there that I can choose from. Some of these I'm not in the mood to read just now, so I'm going to bring spring summer ones in and put the ones I'm not in the mood to read at the moment out. So I plan to do that first off, and then go downstairs, and I've got a few things I need to do. I've got finally getting those letters ready for posting. It's taking me forever, but I need to get it done today, or I'll be really disappointed with myself. So I need to get that done. I need to make the other half an Easter card, so that has to be done today as well, before I see him this afternoon. Or I could just cheat and go early to where we're going, pick up an Easter card, write it and hand it to him. We'll see how I feel. But I better go on. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Okay, here's the pile of possibilities. Jojo Moyes, The Giver of Stars. I was lent this by friends. I need to get it read. Definitely going to be reading Still Meadow Sampler by Gladys Tabor, but I'm doing it as I was told to do it. Start for the spring chapters in spring, summer, etc., etc. Shell Seekers by Rosamund Pilcher, Coming Home to Cuckoo College, and The Secret Escape by Heidi Swain. New Arrivals at Hedgehog Hollow by Jessica Redland, The Lost Bookshop by Eve Woods, and The Figurine by Victoria Hislop. So those are a pile of possibilities for spring. Will I get to them all? I don't know, but we'll just see how it goes, see how I feel. There's no pressure, but I would like to read them. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I must get on. No more faffing about. Just need to get on and get things done. So I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you've had a nice day. I've had a good day. It was productive this morning. Got the letters ready and got them posted this afternoon, which was good. Dealt with laundry. Read a wee bit of the Place of Tides by James Rebank. So glad to read that. Went out with the other half this afternoon for coffee, so that was lovely. We went to a cafe that's got a bookshop. I got 3 books. I'll let you see what I got in a while. And then this evening watched some YouTube, and then finished A Problem for the Shalley School. This was okay. Give it 3 out of 5 or 3.5 out of 5. It isn't one of my favourite ones, so but But yeah, I've read it, which was nice. But yeah, so that's it. So I need to choose another book for tonight. I've got quite a number of possibilities, so that'll be nice. But I shall let you see what I purchased, and it was 3 for £6. So I get Ellen Hildebrand's The 5-Star Weekend. Read a couple of hers, but not many. Then I was delighted to find this one, Bella Tuscany by Frances Mays. This is the second book in this Tuscany series, which I was really chuffed about. And then I got One Italian Summer by Laurie Nelson Spielman. So yeah, so those 3 books for £6. Very, very happy to have those. But as I said, I don't know what I'm going to pick up tonight. Right. I am tempted by possibly The Giver of Stars. Or one of my Heidi Swains, actually. I'm not sure. I'll have to read the backs, the blurbs, and make a decision at that point. But that's it for the moment. I will see you in the morning. Night night. Morning friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you've had a nice night. Mine was quite good, so that was good. Beautiful day here. It's sunny, blue sky with some very faint white clouds, but it's cold. We could actually get snow on Easter Sunday. My other half went back up north yesterday, and it looks like he's possibly going to be building snowmen on Easter Sunday. So yeah, so today Mum and Dad now decided we're going out for a wee while today. The weather's supposed to deteriorate as of tomorrow, with like 60 to 80 mile an hour winds, etc. The weather people are saying tie down stuff, take hanging baskets out, off walls and stuff like that. So we're going to go out this morning, maybe have some lunch out, get all the sort of food shopping we want for the weekend, so that we don't have to go out this weekend. And I think we're going to Waterson's as well. Yay. Not that I need any more books, but there's one it came out in the USA yesterday, I think. I don't think it's due to come out here till next week, but you just never know. It might be out. So we'll do that. So yeah, so that's kind of on our docket for today. Last night I ended up reading a novella, and it was called A Moment of Truth. Hold on till it was okay. Give it 3 out of 5. It was a freebie when I signed up for the author's newsletter. I think my phone cut me off, but that's what it is. It was by Angela Miller Curtis. It was just a very short one. It was a Dear One story. It was quite good, about a girl who who's going, first going to university, and what the person that she meets is maybe not, the guy that she meets is maybe not somebody she should be going around with, but she has to learn that. So yeah, for 6 chapters it was quite good. So it'll get a 3 out of 5 for me. So yeah, I just didn't really know what else I wanted to read from the nice big pile up there. I will make decisions later on today. But at the moment I better get myself ready for going out. But I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. We had a nice time out today. That was lovely. We did go to Waterson's. I didn't buy anything. That was very good. The book I was looking for doesn't come out here till the 9th, so next week. I did see another one that I thought, ooh, looks really nice, but really good, but no, I didn't buy it. Which I think is good in some ways, but in other ways I'm like, oh. But maybe when I go back for the one that I'm waiting on, I might get that, but I don't know. I'll see. I did look on Libby to see if they had it, but they don't. But hey ho. I suppose I could go to the library and see if they'd get it for me. When we came home, I just read. I slept actually for a while, and then I did some reading of The Place of Tides. I'm really enjoying that. I'm actually liking it. It's written in short chunks, which is really nice. You actually feel as if you're making progress. So yes, I read that, watched a few YouTube videos, then watched Race Across the World. The first of the new series started tonight. So they're going from Sicily, from Palermo to Mongolia. So today's episode was from Sicily to I can't remember. It's somewhere in the Greek island of Kefalonia. So yeah, so we watched that. One couple did something today that I'm like, no, nah, I don't care. I know you're in a race, but if you see a couple who are, needing a wee bit of help for whatever reason, you give it. You don't not give it. So that kind of that annoyed me. I was like, no, that's just not the spirit of things at all. So yeah, so they're in my bad books. I don't want them to win now. So that's it. But no, I think it's gonna be very interesting. I'm enjoying seeing the dynamics of everything, so that's good. Excuse me. Reading wise, tonight I picked up New Mistress at the Shalley School by Eleanor M. Brent Dyer. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've read this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a read of it. So, but I'm very tired. I'm ready for my bed. So I will see you in the morning. Night night. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a nice night. Mine was good actually. That's very good. Happy that I had a decent sleep. Dull here, drizzly. Yeah, lovely start to the Easter weekend. But hey ho. I have a few things I want to get done today, which would be nice. Most important, well, two very important ones. One, get chicken stock made. Two, make bread. So I need to get those things done today. Hold on. So I first of all need to get round to the shops to get some veg for putting into the chicken stock, because I don't have any. I could have bought it yesterday when I was out at Mark's, but I'm not going to pay heavy prices for veg just for stock. Just not going to do it. So I shall nip round to Aldi and do that, and I'll get the bread made as well when I go home. I need to get my reading journal up to date and get April set out, and I need to get my actual planner done as well. So I've got a number of things to do. Whether I get them all done today, I don't know. I will just see how I feel. I'm not going to push it, but I will try and bring you along as what I'm doing, because at the moment there's nothing in this apart from me chit-chatting. Yeah, read more of New Mistress last night at the Shalley School. I really like it. It's just like, this is about New Mistress. Like, this is Kathy Ferris's introduction to the Shalley School, and it's good. I am enjoying sort of seeing her trying to settle down and everything. So yeah, fun read. But I need to get on, guys, or I'm just going to be plittering about and not actually achieving anything. Yeah, the joys, eh? But I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Well, I've got my pot of chicken stock on. Hold on, I'll put that down just now. So in here I've got 6 chicken drumsticks because they were cheap, 2 onions, 5 sticks of celery, 4 carrots, or is it 3 sticks of celery? 3 sticks of celery, 5 carrots, and just water, salt and pepper. And I'm just going to bring this to the boil and then just let it simmer for probably 4 or 5 hours to get all the goodness out. But this is going to be really nice stock. We've decided we're making stock from scratch just now, from now on, because it's actually better for Dad's stomach. So, and it's probably better for our stomachs as well, without using all the nasties that are put into stock cubes. So yeah, so that's one part of the day done. That's the stock done, which is good. And now I'm about to make bread. So yeah, again, for Dad's stomach, for his digestive system, I am making bread now. I love making bread, don't mind making it, so I need to get a couple of loaves on. And I might try doing some fancy bread twists. I don't know. I could be in the mood for that, do you know? But we'll see how we go. But I need to get the 2 loaves on first before I even think about doing fancy stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, my fun morning. So I've got 2 loaf pans ready. I line mine. I double line mine because sometimes the bread will rise up above and it'll stick. So I double line mine and then just use these loaf pan liners. Great. The white bread is going in the moment. This is a mixed loaf. So in here I've got wholemeal flour, white flour, some sugar, some salt, and olive oil. I'll add yeast. I'll add the olive oil when it goes into the machine. But there we go. This is the white one doing its business. So yeah. So I'm now going to look at a recipe for bread twists. See if I want to make it. I've got 1 sachet of yeast left. I can get the bread that I'm making today will do us to probably the middle of next week. So I can, I don't need yeast like quickly, as it were. So I may look at a bread twist, a cinnamon bread twist recipe, and see about making that. But I'll think about it. I'm going to look at the recipe just now and see what I think, and then I'll make decisions later on. But we're on our way for bread, which is woohoo, which is good. I'm glad. It's good to get that done. So yeah, notice, but we still have our hot cocoa station out. We decided to leave it out because it's easier. So yeah, so we've still got our hot cocoa station out from Christmas. But hey ho, that's the way life goes with us. We'll probably put it away, I would think, maybe after Easter, I don't know. We may just leave it out all year, which is absolutely fine by me. But I'm just wittering. So I need to go look at this recipe, guys, but I'll speak to you later. Bye. Okay, the first loaf is improving. That's my white loaf. The dough feels good. And then I just use a double layered, folded over tea towel to prove it with. So, second one is in. So this is my mixed dough, and it just goes for 10 minutes. So it saves me having to do it, which is great. And the stock is beginning to bubble away, so I'll lift this off. So happy with that. So yeah, it's been a productive morning. So this is my second loaf. It feels good as well. So hold on a minute. Sorry, you're getting a close up of it. Yeah. So it feels good. So happy that I've got both of these now about to prove, which will be great. So I'm just getting myself set up to record my weekend review and weekend reading plans. We just need to look at the books. But yeah, just getting set up to do that now, and hopefully get it out by 3 o'clock if I'm lucky. So, but yeah, just need to get down and get it done. Okay, that's my loaves. They are now going to go into the oven. They are definitely ready for the oven, so I need to be quick about this. So that's them in. That'll be them in for 30 minutes, about 200, which is great. And they'll rise up, which is, they'll rise even more in the oven, so it's good. And I'll wreath this around, let you see the stock. Stock is bubbling away. So I'll leave that on for at least another couple of hours. I'll just keep checking the water level because I don't want it. Sorry, I've just been steamed up. I don't want it to water level to drop because I want to get an awful lot of stock out of this. Because I feel like making chicken soup tomorrow for lunch. So yeah, so I'm about to head back to the sitting room and I am going to edit my video. So I will see you in a while. Well, Mum's just been cleaning her books to see what she's read and what she hasn't read. She's got quite a nice little pile to go into the charity shops. So I'm now going to sit and read for a while. The Place of Tides by James Rebanks. I have still got my reading journal to do and my planner to do, but not today. I'm kapoofed. So I just need to pull it back for the moment. I will get my journals done tomorrow. It's only well, it'll be the 4th of April, so it's no big hassle. I'll get that done. And I'll look forward to doing it, and just decorating and everything. Mum's saying I need to have a reading journal so I can just list the books I've read. So we're going to work on that over the weekend as well. And she wants to decorate it, so that's going to be fine. We'll get all of that done. It'll be fun to do with her. But yeah, I'm tired now. I'm really tired. So we just need to rest. But I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening, friends. How are you? Hope you had a nice day. I've had a productive one. You've seen sort of bits and pieces of what I've been doing. I did read for a while this afternoon, which was good. Then watched some YouTube videos tonight, and didn't watch the rugby on. It was Northampton recast. I kind of listened to it because I was more interested in reading my book. So I've almost finished The New Mistress at the Chalet School. So I should get that finished when I go into bed, which would be nice. Mum was clearing out the books beside her chair, down in the sitting room, and I have added 3 new ones to my pile. So I shall let you see what I've added. I have added Summer at Skylark Farm by Heidi Swain. This is the follow-on to the Cherry Tree Cafe. I've also added on Something New at the Borough Bookshop by Kylie Dunbar, and Love Letters at the Borough Bookshop by Kylie Dunbar. So I've added those 3 onto my now nice big pile for spring, summer, and I'm quite chuffed about that. I look at that now and think, yeah, I really want to start reading some of these. So definitely once I finish the Chalet School, I will move on to one of these. But no, it's nice to have that pile now, which is good. The bread worked out really nicely. I forgot to let you see it, but I'm really chuffed with the bread. So yeah, that's good. But I'm ready for my bed. I'm ready to read for a while and then sleep. But I will see you in the morning. Night night. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, it's later than I would normally post this, but I've been up and went and did the messages with Dad, so that was good. Not that we had a lot to do because we'd done a fair bit the other day, so that's great. So yeah, I'm glad to have done that. I do want to get my reading log and my planner done today if I can, or some of it anyway. So yes, that's kind of on my cards as well. Also watching rugby. Finished The New Mistress at the Chalet School by Eleanor and Brent Dyer. Gave that probably 3.5, 4 out of 5. It was quite good. And then I started this behemoth chunker, The Figurine by Victoria Hislop. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But it's a chunky one, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be very interesting. It's to do with artifacts and archaeology and stuff like that. So I think it could be very, very interesting. Weather is cloudy. It's temperature-wise, it's not exactly warm. But it's not cold either. It's in the middle. I think it was something about maybe 10 degrees, 8 degrees C, I think. So, but at least it's dry. That's the important thing. But I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to start getting some things done. But I'll speak to you later. Bye. Well, I'm in the office and I've just finished getting my reading log finished for March, and I've done April's as well. So I'm about to start my planner. I've chosen kind of the April picture that I'm going to use. I'll flip you around. So this is the one I'm using. I'll hold it up. It is from Coco and Fluff, from their chapters subscription for April, so really happy with that. I don't know what else I'm going to use, so I'm going to figure that out, but I want to start sort of inking in the boxes, and then I'll do the decoration, which is the easiest way to do. I've got my tablet here because I'm going to watch some or listen to some YouTube videos, and I have my box of stickers and washi and everything like that, and also the rest of the cocoa and fluff. Yes, I will get to the box at some point. I know what I want to do with it, so that's fine. So I'm going to get on with some fun decorating and doing. So I'll speak to you later. Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a nice day. I managed to get my reading log done this afternoon or this morning, and also my planner, which I was really, really pleased with. Actually, I realised I didn't show you it. I'll try and remember tomorrow to show you what it looks like, so you get better light than this. But I'm happy with the way it turned out. What I've discovered is that I'm more minimalist now in my planner than I was when I was at university. I like my planner at that point was really colourful and like really, stickers and all of this. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. So it's good that I've changed. I watched some rugby today. I watched quite a bit of rugby today actually. I watched Glasgow won against Vodcom Bulls. I was really surprised. I thought at one point, until we were there the last 10-20 minutes, 15 to 10 minutes, I thought, oh gosh. But they won, which is brilliant. I am so pleased for them. So it means that next week in the quarterfinals we play Toulon, and that could be a really, really difficult game. Good thing is it's back in Glasgow, which is great. So yes, Edinburgh play tomorrow tea time, so I'll watch that as well. They're playing Leinster away in Dublin. Head tells you that Leinster are going to run away with it. Heart is sort of like, possibly we could pull out of the bag, but I don't know. And then I've read more of The Place of Tides. It's a very interesting book, but I can only read just a little bit of it. It's really well written and it's actually easy to read, but I just find that I can't read a lot of it. I've got just over 100 odd pages to go, so I'll be finished some point next week. I'm reading The Figurine by Victoria Hislop. I'm on page 78 at the moment, chapter 6. I don't know whether I'm enjoying it or not, if I'm honest. I'll give it another wee while and see if it improves. See if I like it more. If I don't, I'll just go, no, I'm not going to read it. I'm just really not sure about it. So the wind is picking up. It's raining a hoolie out there at the moment. So I'm going to be very happy to be snuggled up in bed and warm and cozy. So I will bid you good night, and I will see you in the morning. Morning friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good night. My night was not bad. I got up and I was really, really tired. So I just came back to bed after breakfast for about an hour. I'm feeling better. Got a bit more energy. So that's good. For Easter Sunday, we've got some blue sky, got white clouds. It's it's windy. Doesn't look like we got as much wind as we were expected to have overnight. So we haven't had much in the way at the moment, touch wood, of the storm, which is good. But let's see, it's a bit blowy at the moment, but that's fine. But yeah, I need to kind of do something at the moment, or I'll just sit and veg, but that's fine. I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this off, I'm going to put this on pause just now, and then I'm going to let you see what I did with my planner. Okay, so this is kind of the April, sort of if I do it that way maybe, you can sort of see what I did there. And then, sorry, you're getting a really nice shot of my carpet, my brain. Then this is just, I just put that quote in on my monthly. And then I've got a little flower there. And then a little flower thing there. And then this is just kind of my monthly overview. It's not got a lot in it, which is quite nice. Then for this week I did that, which I'm beginning to learn to layer, which is lovely. And then this one is from another kit that I had, the ones that Mum and Dad got me, so that, and I just put a wee bit of washi down here. See, I'm being more selective in how I decorate. So a wee bit of washi. That little picture, hopefully that'll focus. Come on, focus. That little picture there, and a little flower there. And then again, just didn't layer that one, that was just as it was, but I really liked it. And then down here just a wee bit of tartan. And then on this one again, layering. And I layered on that one. So as I say, I don't use a lot of them. I will use more. Yeah, I'm going to flip you around. I'll use more later on, but I want Mum to be able to use some of them as well. So I just wanted, I use a select few, but it's a beautiful kit. It really is a beautiful, beautiful kit. So yeah, I can see some cards happening and some bookmarks and things like that, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I want to read my little poem for today, and then I'm going to go downstairs and see what my man-pa are up to. But happy Easter, everyone. I will speak to you later. Bye. Morning, friends. Yeah, I'm coming on to finish the vlog here. I was tired last night after being on sprints, so I just decided I'm just going to get into bed and I can finish it tomorrow. It was lovely being on sprints last night. It was, I was on for longer because of Tiffany and company were on for longer, which was great. They went on earlier, which was brilliant, and then Cousin Sonia came on for a while, which was absolutely delightful to see her. It was great to see her. And then Elizabeth popped on just as I was going off, so it was lovely just to have a quick brief hello with her, so that was nice. Reading wise, I finished the chapter I was on of Summer at Skylark Farm, and then I decided I wanted to change, so I went for another Shalley School, Excitements at the Shalley School by Eleanor and Brent Dyer. So it's funny, I don't know the Swiss books of the series as much as I know the Austrian ones, so it's nice to be reading these. Did I intend to keep reading them? No, I didn't. I just thought I'll just read one or two, but yeah, they're just nice, easy, quick reads, so I enjoy them, and that's the important thing. But that's it for this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, come subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Come chat with me down in the comments. What have you been reading and what are you doing? I would love to know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe, happy reading, bye.